Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you doing? How are you doing in this Scorpio season? You dying? I know I am. I'm only joking. Today we are doing a connect with our ancestors, our spirit guides, our spiritual teams. We're doing a what do I need to know reading today. And guys, if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe and show me some love. And you can find me on Instagram at Romani Fire. I do daily tarot readings there. So let's just cut the chase and get straight in to what we need to get into, because who's got time these days? I'm joking. Do we have time? Really? We do. Does time exist? I don't know. No, it doesn't. But hey, listen, it's just the joys. Anyway, let's see what's happening in today's reading. We've got 3 cards to pick from. We've got card number 1, Father Sky, trusting the unknown. We've got pole number 2, Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. And then we have pole number 3, which is Oracle, wait for important information. So I'm going to let you just take a moment to soak it in and see what you feel guided to. I noticed the other day that I breathe a lot, like loudly. I sigh a lot, I breathe a lot in my videos. And I noticed that I yawn a lot as well when I'm in like spirit energy. I don't know if anybody else gets that. That when you're connected to like spirit and stuff, that you yawn a lot, like releasing stuff maybe. Yeah, crazy. But yes, if you hear me being all breathy, it's because I'm just soaking in, releasing, you know. Right, let me shut the heck up and get into the reading. So let's see what's happening for pile number 1. We have Father Sky. Pile number 1, instantly picking up for you guys. You're being asked to look at things from a different perspective. I feel like you've been through enough things in life to apply the wisdom that came with the lessons from the experiences that you experienced in life. It might be take a step back to be able to see things a bit clearer, like the bigger picture. Like, yeah. But then at the same time, it could also be take a step in, because if you stepped all the way back, it might be time to step in to see the finer details of the situation that you're in. But I feel like whatever this situation is, it needs you to look at it from a different perspective, because the way you're seeing it right now, it just feels like whatever this situation is, it feels very taxing on you and your body and your mind and your emotions. I wouldn't be surprised if you're feeling drained at the moment, pole number 1, because of this situation, whatever the situation is for you. I feel like you got something you want to say, but you're not saying it. And I feel like maybe you're not saying it because you know that once you open your mouth, people ain't going to like what you've got to say. But if it's your truth and it's how you feel and it's where you're coming from, then fuck how other people take how you feel. You're allowed to feel how you feel. You're allowed to have your own mind and have your own thoughts and have your own opinions. Like, it's allowed. If people don't like it, I mean, is that your problem? No. Could we all be adults and communicate about things properly and have discussions rather than fucking battles all the time? Yeah. But do people want to do that? No. I feel like, though, for you guys, with this eagle here, I feel like you probably are going to say what you want to say, but I feel like people ain't going to like it, and you're just going to be like, do you know what? I'm out. I can't be fucked. I can't be fucked. If we can't sit down and have this conversation like grown fucking adults, I'm out. I've had enough. Let's see what else is happening for you guys. Excuse me. I'm just... sorry. Just being informed that I totally forgot about the bit where it says trust the unknown. So let me take a step back for a second myself and address that the card does also say trust the unknown. I feel like what's outside of this situation, I feel like this situation is a comfort zone for you. And I feel like you've stayed in this situation for too long, but for you to leave this situation could make you feel that, right? You could feel afraid of the unknown. You don't know what's going to happen if you leave. I mean, you don't really know what's going to happen if you stay. I mean, you might get a taste of what's going to happen if you stay, because so far it doesn't look good, right? You know, it looks very chaotic. So you know that the situation you're in is always going to be chaotic, but you don't know what the actual detail of that situation is going to end up like. But we do also have what is outside of this situation. And that is 100% unknown. You don't know what's going to happen if you walk away. But maybe that's perfect. Oh my God, I just realised something as well. We've got the eight of cups here. The eight of cups. 8 of hearts, 8 of cups. Which is the walk away card. It is the walk away card. It's like being over whatever it is. Like you've come this far, right? You've come this far. You've invested everything you've got, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You've invested it all. Something's missing still. Something is still missing from this situation, and you know you're not going to find it in this situation. And you know, and I know you know now, and I know you know this, that you have to walk away, because you know that whatever you're searching for, you're not going to find it in this situation. Yeah. Leaving this situation makes you anxious. But being in this situation also makes you extremely tired. Yeah, you've got to take your power back, pile number one. You've got to like really look at this situation. Like you've obviously got something you need to say to this situation, this person, this group, whatever this is, right? You've got a lot to say. Say what you've got to say. But you know, and I know you know deep down, that you're not going to find what you're looking for in this situation. You're not going to find it here. But what is very important in this situation is that you have your say. You need to say what you need to say. You need to be authentic to yourself, and you need to speak your truth. That's very important for your next process to move forward. People are not going to like what you've got to say, but that's the point. It's not about being meek and not saying how you feel or how you think or what your opinion is because you're worried about how people feel. It's about taking your power back and speaking up and speaking your truth regardless of what people have to think or say in regards to what you've got to say. Like, no. Stepping up and saying what you've got to say in this situation that is a very big situation for you, is you taking your power back. That is going to be the key to moving forward. That is going to be the closure that you need. Because it feels like once you say what you're saying and you get the response that you would get from people, like something just switches in your head and you're just like, yeah, do you know, like I needed this, this is closure, this is what I needed to move on. And then you get the fuck out. No hesitation. None. You're just like, okay, I finally said what I needed to say. Nothing is going to change. Nothing whatsoever is going to change. It's time for me to move on. Because staying here is only going to keep me where I'm at. And I don't fit in this box no more. And yeah, it may be scary to not know what's next. But what's even more scarier is staying where you're at. What's even more scarier is never stepping up as yourself to the table and being who you are authentically in your own power. That is more scary. Pole number one, you've been through a lot, I can tell. I can tell, right? But you've been through that. And everything you've been through has given you experience, right? It's given you the knowledge you needed to deal with this situation. You know what you need to do. Pole number one, it sounds like a harsh week for you. Let me know if it resonated for you in the comment section below. And shit, walking away is hard, man, but with Scorpio season, it's the season for it. If it's going to happen, it's good to happen now, because this is the season. 'Tis the season. Let's see what's happening for pole number two. Pole number two, we have the Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. Pole number two, I'm picking up on a lot of like heart stuff for you guys at the moment. Whether it's like heart chakra activation, or maybe you're having a lot of chest issues like anxiety, chest pain, chest tightness. There seems to be a lot of tightness and pressure around your chest and your heart center at the moment. And your ancestors and your angels and your team are saying, don't worry about it, we've got you. Like, it's okay to let go. It's okay to like just relax, like fall back. Like fall back. Like, you know, that trust, what they're showing me is that trust exercise where, you know, you fall back and someone has to catch you. They're saying that they've got you. Just fall. Just fall. Just allow yourself to fall. Just, yeah, they've got you. They've got you. Some of you could be seeking alternative healing practices as well at the moment. I'm also seeing I never know if what they're called, the singing bowls. Are they Tibetan bowls? I don't know. You already know, I'm a sucker for pronunciations, I don't know. But like singing bowls and sound healing. Like I'm seeing like a vibration, you know, like a sound wave that's like hitting your heart. So it could be like sound healing, maybe, that you could be looking into. Or maybe you're going to see someone and a part of their practice is sound healing. And that sound, that vibration, is the key that's going to unlock whatever it is that's happening in your heart chakra area, in your chest. It's like, is it a salamander when they bury themselves under the sand and hide? It's kind of like that vibration where it's like, it just kind of like, it shifts everything. The vibration like ruffles everything and kind of like lifts everything out of place to be able to like move again and get like the energy flowing again. Let's see what else is happening for... Ouch, just got stabbed. These cards, I'm so dramatic. These cards love stabbing me, I swear. This could be Heartbreak Hotel for pole number two. This could be around a relationship. I'm picking up like an ending of a marriage, maybe. There's definitely ending. And someone's definitely holding on to this energy. But that the marriage ended, and I know you know this on a deep level, and I know this is why you're heartbroken. I actually feel like I can feel it in my chest myself. Maybe this person cheated. Maybe there's a lot of lying and dishonesty in this connection with this person, and this is why your heart chakra is going through some shit at the moment, because this is an end of a marriage or an end of a relationship, like a long-term relationship. It's because you knew that there was lying involved in this relationship, and possibly cheating. Cheating is coming up. I can feel the betrayal. Listen, man, it's a process. It's a process to let go of people that we love, right? But you know that if you stayed, it would have only just prolonged the healing process. So if you're worried about what you did was right, yes, what you did was right. You did the right thing by leaving and moving on. Now, pile number 2, it's about healing. And healing is even harder than the relationship that you was in. Because now you've got to face yourself. Now you've got to face everything. And this week may feel extremely intense. I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't spend this whole week just in tears, or in that deep stage of like mourning, you know, because you it's a grieving process. You are gonna mourn the relationship, mourn everything, the person and everything that was in this situation with you. You're being asked, I don't know, I feel like for a handful of you, you may be using escapism as a way to cope, and your ancestors and your spirit guides are not having it. It's almost like that. I say this like they're almost telling you off, like this is not it. Stop losing yourself in drink or whatever you're losing yourself in. It doesn't have to be alcohol, it doesn't have to be drugs. Some people can lose themselves in food or sex, shopping. There's many ways that we can use escapism, right? But the most part, most people do turn to partying, drugs or whatever. It's not about the escapism, it's about the realism, and it's about dealing with the situation at hand. Because the longer you prolong this, the harder it's just going to be. So, you know, it's okay to use certain things to like experience, and to use like, I don't know, maybe weed, right? To use it as a relaxant to maybe help you open up and do whatever, as long as it's helping. But when you use a natural or psychedelic or whatever drug you want to call it, right? Some people get into this thing of like, oh, it's a spiritual drug, so it's healthy. No, it stops becoming healthy when you use it all the fucking time. It's only healthy when you do it in a ceremony. It's only healthy when you're doing it because there's something you're trying to do, like a mission. If you're just doing it because it's like, oh yeah, you know, like it starts becoming spiritual after a certain amount of time. If you're doing it all the time and you're saying, oh my god, yeah, I'm going to use it as like a spiritual thing, and I'm going to say it's just spiritual, listen, your ancestors, your guides, your angels, they're not having none of it. It's not spiritual no more. You're abusing it. Sorry. That energy was a tough one, but I felt like I was just telling some people off, and you do what you want to do, it's none of my business. But we're channeling ancestors, angels, guides and stuff or whatever, and the escapism needs to stop. You need to focus on healing, you need to focus on reality, you need to focus on the situation at hand. And yeah, if it is a divorce, like, some divorces can be messy, but I feel like this one may just go quite smoothly. And I'm not going to doubt that there's probably a handful of people out there. This is general reading, right? So I'm sure there's a couple of marriages out there that are going to be dragged, and it's going to be not so easy. But I feel like for the most part, for a big majority of people, it's not going to be it's not going to be like dragged on or anything like that. It's going to be very clean. You know, the person knows they fucked up, you know they fucked up, there's no going back, and all that's left now is the finalization of the end. If it's a relationship, it's a matter of both being not okay, but understanding that, you know, it had to end. Like, you're not going to lower your value and stick around in a situation that someone treats you like that. That's not okay. Cheating, lying, like constant deception, constant arguing, constant having to look over your shoulder, like, you know you're worth more than that. And so does the other person, which is why they're okay with kind of, you know, going through the process of letting you go. I don't feel like I'm seeing that you meet up to exchange your possessions, like giving each other back stuff that was maybe left at their house or your house or whatever was left behind, and, you know, final agreement is you take this, I take that. Like, you make that final exchange, you say your farewells and you move on. If you've got kids, you work together very well. I see that for the most part. So yeah, pile number 2. Whew, feels like a very intense week for you guys, but yeah, no more escapism. Pile number 2. Focus on healing your heart chakra, getting yourself back to where you belong in yourself, you know. Pile number 2, let me know if that resonated for you in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I hope to catch you in my next video. Let's see what's happening for pile number 3. Let's knock some shit out of these cards. Pile number 3, what's happening for pile number 3? Wow, pile number 3, instantly picking up on what word can I use? Family, past loved ones, ancestors, granddads, very male energy, very masculine energy I can see surrounding you. I feel like they're coming in to show you something or to lead you somewhere. I feel like the information that you've been looking for, you're not going to find where you're looking. You're going to find what you're looking for inside when you connect to this male figure. I feel like a granddad maybe, or a dad, or a great granddad. Like they're calling you back in because they've got the information that you're looking for. What they're saying is you're not going to find the information you're looking for out there. You've got to come back inward. The information, I have the information. Not me, sorry. Let me make that clear. I don't have the information, but this male figure has the information that you're looking for. A tradition, maybe. I also see that a major saging session needs to happen, like smudging the fuck out of your room, your house, your car, out of everything, like clearing away stagnant energy. I feel very root energy, like instinct, like earth-based energy, so maybe like grounding too. I'm also hearing like sexual release. So, I mean, everyone do what you want to do. Some people believe in not pleasuring themselves. Some people are okay with it, whatever. But I feel like there needs to be a release in stagnant energy. Like the energy that you're going to release is not going to be you losing any power. What you're going to be releasing is stagnant, stale energy through the sacral chakra. And the easiest way to do that is through, I'm going to call it self-love. Male, female, doesn't matter. What's the point in holding, like, I understand, like, the concept of, like, holding on to your, you know, like, your juice and all that kind of stuff. But if it's stagnant, negative, cloudy energy, why the fuck would you want to hold on to that? That's not going to bring you power. That's just going to bring you more fucking stagnation. Like, I think a lot of people, when it comes to this kind of stuff, like the withholding from self-love and stuff like that, like, I don't think they really explain stuff very well, or it's like a gimmick or something. Like, if there's trauma there, right? If you have trauma in your sacral chakra and your root chakra and stuff, the only way you're going to get rid of it is to release it. And the way to release that in a very clean and powerful way is through self-love. So, I don't know. That's just me, though. That's what I understand from the situation. Why the fuck would you want to hold on to stagnant? That's not going to bring you power, baby. That's not like holding on to stagnant energy and holding on to that juice that's just like full of negativity, stagnation and trauma and everything else. Like, you think you're going to gain your power from that? Okay. These spiritual mentors need to come better and tell you that that's not going to bring you power. What is going to bring you power is to release it. They tell you to bring that power back in and back up into the body, right? Sure. Release it, love. And I don't mean release it in someone. Yeah, because that's just cruel. You want someone to release or, you know, cover you in shit, would you? So, yeah, it's not about releasing it in someone. It's about just releasing it. Yeah. Like, don't be afraid to touch yourself. It's your body. If you weren't meant to do certain things wouldn't happen. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, let me stop being a bitch and continue on with the reading. So yeah, cut it short with that bit. Release. Sexual release. There's a very up and down energy with pile number 3, and it's about finding that balance again. And I feel like, let me try and word what I'm saying. You can have what you want. But to have what you, there's always a price that we pay, right? There's a price that we pay. You know, leaving the comfort and stepping out. You leave your comfort zone that makes you feel great and, you know, like you're cozy there. The price to pay is leaving that behind and then moving into the unknown, right? But in the unknown, you don't know that in that unknown, there's something even more valuable than your comfort zone. Like the price is your comfort zone. For some of you, I feel like it's time to stop giving and just fucking receive for once in your life. I feel like you're givers, like you're constantly giving, but you're giving to the point now where like you're empty and you've got hardly anything left for yourself. And you're being asked to just be open to receiving for once in your life. I know it's hard. I'm seeing like a ritual, like a ancient family ritual that may kind of like come to the surface, or like I don't know, it's like I don't feel like you stumble across it, but I feel like you do kind of like ask someone, oh, what would have dad done or granddad have done in this situation? And you know, it's like the passing down of tradition. Some of you as well, I'm getting like hair, like covering your head maybe, like the oracle here, she's got her head covered when she's doing sacred work. It could be that maybe something to do with your hair, maybe like a new haircut, or maybe protecting your hair, because that's how you gain a lot of information. So it's about like protecting that, protecting the part of you that gains or holds on to energy. I feel for the most part though that I feel like this masculine energy just wants you to come inward, because he's got information that he needs to tell you. Pearl number 3. I feel like we could fart us about and go, like, the reality of this situation for pole number 3 is like there's an ancestor, a past loved one, a male figure that is coming through and is asking you to kind of like pay attention, or to come inward or connect to them, because they have the information that you're looking for. They're saying you're not going to find the information in videos or in books or in this, like, I have the information that you're looking for. It's tradition. Yeah, I definitely see like a new ritual, like the covering of the head, or I don't know. Like everyone's traditions are different, but I see a tradition coming back. I see a tradition coming back, and you're going to bring it back. And when you bring it back, it's like you're unlocking a lot of your own stuff too. Pile number 3, very interesting. I feel like the balance you're going to find is internal, is in connecting back to your family, is in, I said family, but I meant like past loved ones, and connecting back to traditions and stuff like that. I love it, pole number 3. I love this kind of energy. Tradition, connecting back. New rituals. Well, new to you, but old to tradition. So pole number 3. Let me know if that resonated with you in the comment section below. And I hope to catch you all in my next video. Bye.